On the air for more than 60 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from RE/MAX Gold. And now, here's third-generation house detective Greg Newman.
Good afternoon and welcome to the House Detective. On this week's show, we bring you those reminders, this time of year reminders. What we're talking about holiday, and not going nuts with that credit spending or opening up new credit cards. We also bring up a topic we've never brought up before on the show with Randy from First Centennial Title. But first, we're going to bring you just south of Carson City to Micah Cottages. There's just a couple of cottages left in this great community brought to us by Carter Hill Homes. It's Micah Cottages getting things started on the House Detective.
Tucked on the edge of the Carson Valley with the Sierras as a backdrop, you'll find a new community, Micah Cottages. Taking full advantage of the space, you'll find cottage homes with creative designs, open living spaces, and in-law suites with separate entry. Each home has upgraded finishes and wonderful views of the mountains. And you're close to shopping and golf in an established neighborhood. It's Micah Cottages, just south of Carson City off 395. Brought to you by Carter Hill Homes.
My White Lotus story is all about Rosemary and Linda. They're the owners of the company. They take personal pride, and everything that their company does, they take personally. And so I know that not only am I getting great service, but I have them backing it.
From folded blankets to clean smells to vacuum marks on the rug, they have done the best job they know how to do.
The feeling of an exquisite home cleaning is like coming home to a resort.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Gold.
Out buying Christmas presents this upcoming week, or maybe some Hanukkah gifts, that's okay. Just don't go nuts with it, especially if you're planning on buying a home this upcoming year. We've brought in a couple of professionals from RE/MAX Gold. Sitting with me is Karina and Brian. All right, reminder, don't go nuts, right?
That's right. It is a time of giving, but if you're going to purchase in the beginning of the year, be mindful of your spending to keep your credit right.
That's right. If you go too far and you blow out those credit cards, that will just crush your credit score.
Correct.
But if you're planning on being a first-time home buyer, getting a credit account helps.
Yeah,
right?
it wouldn't be a bad thing. I've got a couple of 20-something-year-old kids, and one of them just bought a car and fortunately had a credit score, which I was unaware she even had. But sometimes you just need to have a little credit so you can be able to buy a house next year, but just be careful.
That's right. Good stuff. Okay, with that knowledge, we're going to show you some homes from RE/MAX Gold number 1. Let's see.
Your family can enjoy several different living spaces with a creative designed home in Sky Vista. Home number 1 enjoys both open living space downstairs and a bonus area upstairs. Here you'll find 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, and 3-car garage. The family room has a corner gas log fireplace, and there's a setback that can be used as an entertainment niche. The dining area is just off the kitchen that features a nice-sized serving bar. Upstairs is an extensive bonus area with secondary bedrooms, and the backyard has a good start with full fencing and a patio. The asking price of this over 2,600 square foot home is $505,000. Call Christina York at RE/MAX Gold and ask her about home number 1. Christina's number is 78-RE/MAX.
Start dreaming of sitting on the back patio of this pristine home in the Vistas. With home number 2 in Sparks, the dream can be a reality. This is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath home, has a grand feel in the family room with its towering ceilings and vaulted spaces. There's some creative custom lighting, neutral paint, and built-in surround sound. The backyard is insulated by mature trees, large patio, and views of the mountains. The asking price of this over 2,200 square foot home is $540,000. To find out more about home number 2, you're invited to call Victoria Weiser at RE/MAX Gold. Call Victoria, and her number is 78-RE/MAX.
It's one of those neighborhoods that has a great location. It's close to everything that the capital has to offer. But with home number 3, you'll be in a private gated community in the heart of Carson City. The first thing you notice when you step into this open single level home is a fireplace with granite surround. The open concept allows you to adjust your needs with plenty of space for formal dining and comfortable living under the 10-foot ceiling. The kitchen is filled with stainless pilots and granite counters. The setting out back is one final selling point. It backs up to the private community park. This over 1,600 square foot home has the asking price of $505,000. Call Brenda Allen for more information about home number 3. Brenda's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78-RE/MAX.
Looking for a beautiful single-level home with plenty of space and stalls for your horses? Home number 4 in Rancho Haven has all that and much more to offer. Just after you step inside from the covered front porch where you can enjoy the open spaces, you'll have a great room with vaulted ceiling in this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. The well-appointed kitchen works around a breakfast bar, and other features include an 1,100-gallon propane tank and new well pump. Step back outside to find arenas, stalls, and so much on this over 10 acres. This 1,900 square foot home is priced at $430,000. Call Kimberly Wilford and ask her about home number 4. Kimberly's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78-RE/MAX.
Enjoy the views of the mountains or the lights of the city on 14 private acres in the forest. That's what you can expect from home number 5 in the Virginia City Highlands. The over 14 acres is just the start of the story of this 3-bedroom, 3-bath mountain retreat. The home features wonderful elements like 4-car garage, continuous hot water system, skylights throughout. The kitchen has some incredible touches that include high-end appliances, or step out back to enjoy the views from the expansive deck. This spot in the forest will capture your heart. There is a 5-stall barn, arena, tack room, hay storage to give you an idea of what to expect from this incredible property. The asking price is $1,095,000. For more information, call Natalie Walker at RE/MAX Gold Carson office and ask about home number 5. Natalie's number is 885-2200.
885-2200. That is the RE/MAX Gold Carson office. That's how you get in touch with Natalie, and she'd love to show you that beautiful home up in the Virginia City Highlands. We showed you a lot of property in those last couple of homes, and we've got some more from the RE/MAX collection coming in just a little bit. All right, guys, I'll give you your first break. We're going to bring you from one showroom to another one. We're going to bring you out to Campbell's Carpets. Well, remember, they do a lot of different kinds of carpet, and they do hardwood, and they do all their own installation. It's Campbell's Carpets, found here on The House Detective.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood, and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at riderhomes.com/Nevada.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Axia Home Loans.
If you're self-employed like me and the tax season is coming up in just a couple of weeks, you're thinking about, okay, I'm going to change my address next year. What does that mean for my taxes? Well, we've brought in Eloisa from Axia Home Loans to talk about self-employed people like me, business owners. How does that affect their mortgage possibilities coming up?
My suggestion would be for individuals who are seeking to purchase a new home, to do less deductions and try to increase the income that they are being taxed on, because that's what the lenders looked at for the most part when it comes to purchasing power.
Oh, interesting. So when I do my taxes, I'm thinking, okay, I want to bring as much down so I'm not paying as much tax. You're saying, okay, for this occasion, for this year, because you don't move every year.
Correct.
Maybe only once every 20 years and then some. But in the meantime, to make sure that this year the income is shown so that the underwriters say, this is somebody that can afford this.
That is true, because sometimes we see people who have so many deductions that it looks like they could not afford a mortgage. And yet we know that it is a person that could afford the mortgage. It is just in paper doesn't look good.
Okay. How does that also add up with somebody's credit? So if they're a strong credit score and they're self-employed, does that offset, or is it just simply two different pots that you're looking at?
Two different pots. I do suggest that the individual pay off as much of the debt that they have. However, do not close the accounts. Keep them open. So that would show the underwriter that you do have the ability to charge. However, you are a careful spender.
Oh, very good. This is why you sit down with a professional. This is why those questions that get asked, okay, what happens, doesn't work when you're just filling out some form online. It's understanding what the plan is, and that's the other part of it, is what's the long-term plan, right?
Correct.
Understanding the right program to get into when it comes to that next home. If you want to know more, you sit down with Eloisa. How they get in touch with you?
Eloisa Phelps, 775-772-7647.
And we mentioned a little while ago, Eloisa, that this holiday season, don't go nuts, right? Don't open credit card after credit card. That will hurt as well, won't it?
That is true. The $20 that you save on that purchase could potentially have negative effects on the long run.
Good stuff. As always, thanks, Eloisa.
My pleasure.
Happy holidays to you.
Same to everybody.
Okay. Now, Master Service Plumbing is who we recommend for those not only plumbing emergencies, but if you're planning on building in this upcoming year, they can be your plumbing contractor. Here's Master Service Plumbing on The House Detective.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
Tucked between Nevada's oldest settlement, the natural beauty of the Carson Valley, and the fairways of Genoa Lakes is Mountain Meadow Estates. This neighborhood of semi-custom homes will offer 4 different creative designs with separate elevations. At Mountain Meadow Estates, you're just steps away from the fairways and minutes from the charm of Genoa. Located just off Jacks Valley Road in Genoa, it's Mountain Meadow Estates, presented by Carter Hill Homes.
We're more than just a furniture store. We can help transform your home or your room. Hi, I'm Michelle, owner of Norwalk Furniture Gallery and Accent Window Coverings. We offer competitively priced flooring, area rugs, furniture, art, unique accessories, and window coverings. Best of all, we can help pull it all together with our free in-home interior design services. We are located on South Virginia in the Winters Crossing Shopping Center. Come visit Norwalk Furniture Gallery today and let us help you create the perfect space.
We're going to bring you to our next 5 homes from Remax Gold here on a Saturday afternoon, number 6. Brian,
here we
show
go.
us.
We've got a rare opportunity for you. Home number 6 in Spanish Springs feels like a blend of park, resort, and you'll have room for all your big toys. This single-level ranch-style home has almost 2,300 square feet of living space. The open floor plan has grand feel with cathedral ceilings and French doors. The kitchen has updated to now feature a slick black finish. The primary suite in this 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home leads you to the expansive backyard. There you'll find mature trees, an outdoor kitchen, an in-ground pool with a water feature. This wonderful setting has the asking price of $780,000, and you'll have plenty of room to store all your gear, on this half-acre corner lot. If you'd like to know more about home number 6, please call Xavier Wilson at RE/MAX Gold. Xavier's number is 78-RE/MAX.
We're headed to the heart of Double Diamond to find home number 7. This home has a surprising list of features found inside. Immediately, when you step inside this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, you'll notice updated plank floors and mural ceiling. Move further to find the tile trim around the fireplace in the great room and some added custom lighting. Another touch you'll notice in this custom solid surface counters in the kitchen. The primary suite has direct access to the beautifully landscaped backyard with stamped patio. This almost 2,100 square foot home has an asking price of $629,000. Give Kerry White a call at RE/MAX Gold and ask him to show you home number 7. Kerry's number is 78-RE/MAX.
With home number 8, you can enjoy 2 full suites, each with a spacious walk-in closet. Here you have a lower level condo on the west side of Reno with a great location. The living space is almost 1,200 square feet, includes a gas log fireplace, central air, newer carpeting, and fresh interior paint. There's a clubhouse and the common spaces stretch along the river, giving you a peaceful setting not far from downtown. The asking price is $310,000 and low interest seller financing may be available. If you'd like to know more about home number 8, please call Connor Altick at RE/MAX Gold. Connor's number is 78-RE/MAX.
Set on a corner lot with a green belt that runs just down from home number 9, has pathways that lead you to parks and schools. It's just one of the many reasons why you'll love this Sparks home. Solar is the first update you'll notice on this 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. The open floor plan has updated flooring and an open kitchen. You'll look across the serving bar to the family room where there is a wood-burning fireplace with a brick hearth. This 1,256 square foot home has easy-to-care backyard with a partly covered patio and some flower beds. The asking price is $419,900, and your utility bills will love having solar panels. If you would like to know more about home number 9, please call Yolanda Young at RE/MAX Gold. Yolanda's number is 78-RE/MAX.
Enjoy Montrose ambiance and elegance with a setting right on Galena Creek. This, just to start, is what's being offered with home number 10. This is a 5-bedroom, 5.5-bath home and is filled with impressive views and amenities. The grand sitting room has hardwood floors, a rock-framed fireplace, and impressive views. The kitchen works to either entertain or just everyday life with an expansive breakfast bar, high-end finishes, and plenty of storage. Extra living space is found in the bonus room of this impressive primary suite found on the main level. With an expansive paver patio and outdoor fireplace, you'll love the setting. This almost 6,200 square feet inside the security of Montrose Gates has the asking price of $4,500,000. And for more about home number 10, call Brandy Wood at RE/MAX Gold. Brandy's number is 78-RE/MAX.
78-RE/MAX, you hear that a lot. It's a phone number, it's 787-3629, and that is an amazing property inside the gates of Montrose. All right, guys, one more break for you. And we're so proud to have Scott Roofing as a part of the House Detective family because they've been roofing homes in our area for more than 75 years. Here they are on the House Detective.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
Okay, I told Randy that this is episode 1513, and we've got a topic I don't think we've ever covered, assumable loans. Well, why do we bring that up with First Centennial Title? Randy, why do we bring this up with you?
With the interest rates as they are, they're high. People can't afford them. So with the rates lower in those, COVID years, 3, 4, 2.5, people can actually qualify for FHA or VA loans.
Okay. So that means if somebody got in, let's say 7 years ago with a 4% interest rate,
Yes.
with an FHA loan, and they're ready to sell.
Yeah.
This becomes a selling point, I'm sure.
Huge.
But the question is, so why are we bringing it up with you as opposed to a mortgage company? How does that differ in how this process plays out?
So the loan itself stays in place. So
Okay.
you wouldn't need a lending company to get a new loan. They just are assuming and qualifying for the existing loan, and that's where we come in as a title company to help move those papers along with the existing loan.
All right. Now, when it comes to the equity that is in that property, does it go away, or do you pay on that equity? How does that part work?
That is such a great question. In the market we're in, it's a creative financing. So sometimes the seller, if the buyers have enough down, they can pay the seller that equity. And again, this is what we all do. Sometimes the sellers will carry a second loan to offset that equity to just, again, get you through the market till those rates come back down a little bit. Or again, whatever that looks like. Again, the creative world that we're in today.
Sure. And what you have to do in order to afford a piece of property, whether it's because prices continue to go up.
Yeah.
They will go up even more when we see those interest rates go down, as they expect to at some point in this upcoming year.
Yes.
But if you come into a home and you ask the owner if they've got an assumable loan, this is a place where they could call you, right?
Absolutely, and I can really help them to be able to discover it, figure it out. Can they qualify? Let's get those papers going so that you guys can keep those interest rates down.
And on the flip side, if it's a seller who says, uh-oh, I've just been transferred, I got to get out of here, this could be a way to get out of that home even faster without too much hurt to them, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And then again, they hand off that liability, so it's not like the lender isn't aware. Those buyers have to qualify for those loans.
Okay, if you want to know more, you can sit down with Randy and figure out, okay, how an assumable loan could work for you as a seller or a buyer.
Correct.
How they get in touch with you.
My office number is 775-689-8510.
This is why you work with a company like First Centennial Title, who has this local knowledge, understanding the market and understanding how this can help the next generation get into a home, right?
Absolutely.
Good stuff. As always, thanks, Randy.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to show you more of the team at First Centennial Title here on The House Detective.
First Centennial Title has called Nevada home and has been at the forefront of Northern Nevada property transactions for over 40 years. Our in-house team of title, escrow, and real estate professionals work together to provide our clients with the resources and services they need to purchase a home and close a real estate transaction. There's no question a lot goes into the home buying process, and First Centennial Title is here to streamline the closing.
We are First Centennial!
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery at the corner of Huffaker and South Virginia, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
Into our last 5 homes on a Saturday afternoon. Brian's just itching to do number 11. Let's see it.
Actually, it's me.
Oh, it is Karina. Oh, no. Brian wants us to get going, but Karina's got number 11. Let's see it.
There's pride of ownership, but we're going to take it up a level with home number 11, Damani Ranch. It's a beautiful home filled with upgrades. This 4-bedroom, 2-bath, single-level home has touches like 220 and custom cabinetry in the garage. Other highlights include granite and custom cabinetry in the kitchen. The backyard will grab your attention with this expansive covered paver patio and matching storage shed. This over 1,700 square foot home has the asking price of $590,000. For more information, call Art Angelo at Remax Gold Carson office and ask about home number 11. Art's number is 885-2200.
Let's bring you out to Fallon for some extra space in a creative custom home on nearly 10 acres. Home number 12 enjoys plenty of space inside and out. First, let's head inside this 4-bedroom, 3-bath home. Immediately, you'll notice the impressive stonework that goes from floor to the cathedral ceiling. Other updates include a new hot water heater, newer roof, and an upgraded kitchen with custom cabinetry and a butcher block island. Since you're on nearly 10 acres, you'll enjoy corrals, stalls, and you can watch over all of it from the expansive uncovered deck. This over 2,500 square foot home has the asking price of $685,000. To find out more about home number 12, please call Maruf Akhtar. Maruf's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
We're going to show you a great home with multi-generation living. Home number 13 in South Spanish Springs has a wonderful open floor plan and a second living space for older kids or even added income. This 2-level, 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths on the main level. You'll also find nicely updated kitchen with granite and custom tile backsplash. The lower level has another living space with a kitchenette, bed, and full bath with separate entry. This 2,544 square foot home is priced at $550,000 and the roof is just a few years old. Call Lori Amos at RE/MAX Gold and ask her to show you home number 13. Lori's number is 78 RE/MAX.
Let's head up to Tahoe from the Carson Valley for home number 14. This time you can enjoy the forest from a hot tub on your private deck. This A-frame cottage in the woods has 3 bedrooms with 3 full baths and a 2-car garage. The owners have elevated this home with the beautiful wood floors and gas log insert. This can be a vacation home or full-year living. The kitchen has an island with granite counters and stainless appliances. Remember, you're just minutes away from the Carson Valley, the beaches of Lake Tahoe, and all of the area's trails. This 1,760 square foot home has the asking price of $1,250,000. Give Laura Molina a call at RE/MAX Gold and ask her about home number 14. Laura's number is 782-8777.
Enjoy the peace of the forest out the back door while you're not far from Franktown Road in West Washoe Valley. Home number 15 is a custom-built masterpiece that will immediately impress you. The private gated driveway leads you to this 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home. The first thing you'll notice inside is the floor-to-ceiling windows that highlight the soaring pines. The great room is highlighted by rock-frame fireplace, hardwood floors, and 20-foot ceilings. You'll find an open kitchen with elevated finish. This over 4,100 square foot home also features a separate private suite with full kitchen and utility room. This extraordinary home has an asking price of $2,850,000 and you'll be set on over 5 acres. For a private showing of home number 15, call Helga Zuber. Helga's number at RE/MAX Gold is 78 RE/MAX.
78 RE/MAX. So remember, you can go to renotothemax.com. It does seem like we showed you a lot of homes with acreage.
Yes.
And a lot of homes with multi-generational living.
Yes. Absolutely.
So if that is a need, 78 RE/MAX, and find out, just let them know the house number. They'll get you in touch with the listing agent. Great stuff, Karina.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
No worries. Thanks for
We
having
want
us.
to thank you for joining us. We'll be back here next week, our normal time, 5:30, right here on Channel 2. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Axia Home Loans, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, and Flowers by Patty, with resale homes exclusively from RE/MAX Gold.